I think we needed to give the last video that I did about they don't want to apologize a little bit of a longer play. Um, I thought that was enough, but I think there's more. I feel like I want to reach out to those people that are waiting for an apology. Um, don't wait for an apology. If you've been waiting years and years of just this person just saying the phrase I apologize, I'm sorry, don't do it. You're only going to drive yourself crazy. You're only going to doubt yourself. You're only going to think about it over and over, and you're going to give this person energy. Some people don't understand that whatever you focus on is what you're giving your energy to. So you keep focusing on this person or these groups of people apologizing to you. And listen, I know it. I know they owe you that apology. It's the least they can do. But they're not going to do it. Because that's the shitty type of people that they are. That's how they operate. That's how their mentality works. Because apologizing to you is giving in to you. I don't see it that way. I don't see that me apologizing to someone is giving in to them. Me apologizing about something is putting light, shedding light on the wrong that I've done, and it's an opportunity to fix it. That's what I think an apology is. When something happens and there's a miscommunication, a misconception, something that you did not mean to do, a misinterpretation, especially during this Mercury retrograde, we have a lot of those going on right now. What is the main thing we tell you guys about Mercury retrograde? There's going to be a lot of misunderstandings, miscommunications, misconceptions, all of that. If you can't apologize about something that you did wrong, wow, what else do you hide? Think about that. When you think about an individual who hasn't, apologized to you about doing you wrong, breaking your heart, I'll give you an example. I'm the type of person, if I break up with you, I will apologize about breaking up with you because I know how it feels to be broken up with. If I'm no longer interested in someone, I will literally honestly say, listen, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested. You know why I say I'm sorry? Because I am. I wasted their time. I wasted my time. I wasted their time. I thought in the beginning that, okay, this would be good for me. But then it turned out that it wasn't good for me. So I was thinking about myself. I wasn't thinking about the other person. I was thinking about myself. So what do? I own up to it and I said, listen, I apologize I wasted your time. I apologize that, that we went out, but I will take this responsibility and I'm sorry for what I did. And I no longer want to continue doing this. How does that sound? Sounds pretty easy, right? It is easy. It's easy when you love yourself. It's easy when you can see, what you have done to someone else. That's also called putting yourself in another person's shoes. This is what a lot of people don't do. People go around hurting people and don't even apologize. Why is it that we teach children to apologize if they hurt someone by mistake or by accident? Because a lot of times in this world, that's what happens. We accidentally hurt people. We accidentally, unintentionally say things that we don't mean. And so it's always good to just apologize. Every argument, I believe every argument isn't there intentionally. Arguments happen unintentionally. Why? Because two people who are thinking two different things get into a conversation and they totally clash on it. That's an argument. Or I like to call it, that's a discussion that we didn't agree on. Or a discussion that we had that we didn't agree upon anything that was discussed in the discussion. That's what an argument is. You're talking about something, I'm talking about something, it's not matching up. Now we're arguing. I'm trying to show you my point of view, you're trying to show me your point of view, and we're clearly not understanding each other. What's going on is the miscommunication. Sometimes it's the way you're processing something that I'm saying, or I'm processing something that you're saying. That's how it works. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just be like, I'm really sorry, I wasn't really understanding what you were saying, but I understand now, or I'm trying to understand, I still don't understand, but I apologize, so let's just leave it alone. People can't do that. And these are the individuals that you're dealing with. They don't have the capacity in them to do that because they cannot think. Okay, I'm sorry. They cannot think, they cannot feel that what they did, the actions that they caused, really hurt another individual. That's why I'm telling you, you have that power over them. that's why they don't want to apologize to you. Because they know if they apologize to you, you might look at them smaller. If you're like me, if you apologize to me, I don't look at you smaller. I don't look at you bigger. I don't look at you any other way. I just accept your apology and that's it. I don't judge you after that. The only thing I see is, wow, that person was kind enough to apologize. It just makes you kind. If you want to know what it makes you, if you apologize to someone, it just makes you kinder. Something that we're lacking. So this whole entire world is lacking kindness. We can say that for sure. I have dealt with an individual in my life for a very long time that constantly will hurt me. Constantly will say things or do things and not even apologize about it. I stopped expecting an apology a long, long time ago. So when this, all I know is when this person does anything or is involved in anything with me, I don't expect anything from this person. I don't expect love. I don't expect kindness. I don't expect anything. All I do is go in, do what I need to do, and I go home. Or I go in, I do what I need to do, I get back to my journey. If I have to interact with this individual, I will interact. Sometimes I just walk past them. Sometimes I honestly, I'm at a point where I don't even say anything to this individual. I just walk past them. They see me, they don't say anything. Mind you, it's like, hello, we just had a disagreement. So you're really not going to say anything. It's fine. It's fine. You have to become that person that is like, you know what? It's fine. I don't need it. Because technically, when you act like you need something from someone, like you need this apology, think about the power you're giving them. And I'll be damned if I give this person power. You know what I mean? That's the shit I'm on. I don't give my power to anyone. So even expecting an apology from this person would be me giving my power to them. I know that because this person cannot apologize, this person has issues. So what do I do going forward? I don't do anything with this person. I try not to mix with this person. I try not to interact with this person. Sometimes you can't help it. Like they're either in your environment, they're in your job setting, they're in your family, and you know the wrong that they did you. You know, a lot of our family members, let's be real about this. A lot of family members, a lot of lovers, a lot of spouses, a lot of bosses, a lot of coworkers, they have done you wrong. Have they apologized? Probably not. Some of them don't even think that they did you wrong. Some of them think that what they did is justified. That's a crazy way to live. You know, that no matter that you had to hurt this person because this person hurt you. There's no need to hurt anyone, even if you've gotten hurt. But that's how these people operate. Oh, they hurt me, I have to hurt them back. Stay away from individuals like that. During this Mercury retrograde, if you had an argument with someone, a disagreement with someone, a misunderstanding with someone, and neither of you were able to apologize about it, let it go. Let it go, because this is going to be the same cyclical cycle that's going to keep repeating between you two individuals. All right? Let it go. Because this is what Mercury is teaching you. The Mercury retrograde is teaching you to let go of old patterns, old cycles, old things that you repeat over and over. So if you find yourself getting upset, say you have an argument with your sister, your mom, your husband, your wife, your child, and you're like, oh, well, they haven't apologized and they did me wrong. Like you and the whole family knows that they did you wrong, right? And you're sitting there, well, I'm not going to talk to them until they apologize to me. You're repeating the same cycle. One of you has to be responsible for it. One of you has to be responsible for breaking the cycle, for closing the door on the cycle. Why doesn't it be you? Like sometimes, you know how I break cycles? I just don't do what I would normally do. Like if someone argues with me, I don't argue back now going forward. Like that's one cyclical cycle that I've broken. I don't argue back now. Okay, 5 + 5 is 9. Okay, fine. Literally. I used to love to debate. I used to love to argue back to prove my point. I don't care anymore. Because what I've learned is from trying to do that, I only hurt myself. I only belittled myself. I only took away energy from me. Precious energy that I could have been doing something else with. You know what I mean? So now, during this Mercury retrograde, if you have an argument with someone, you have a disagreement with someone, Choose who you want to be. Do you want to be the person that's going to continue arguing and continue, going round and round in this cycle? Or are you going to be the one that's going to pull back? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the rain is coming down and it sounds so beautiful. Speaking of rain, just let it wash. Let it wash off of you. Whatever this person has done, whatever they're planning on doing, whatever they have done to you, whatever they are doing to you, move yourself from them. Physically move yourself away from them. If they're in your environment, try to keep a distance from them. Because a lot of times these people are located in our environments. It's so much easier when there's a stranger on the street, right? So much easier. Where if a stranger on the street disrespects you, you tell them off and you walk away. People in your environment, you can't do that with. So what you have to do is you have to create a barrier around yourself. You have to create that protective gate that you don't let these people back in. Be cordial, be sweet, be kind, be who you are. Don't do anything else extra. And especially don't sit there and expect an apology from these people. Because if that's the case, you're going to die before you get that apology. Okay? Let me just be real. Because some people are just set in their ways. Like I said, I have an individual like that in my life. That no matter what this person does to me, I don't expect an apology anymore. I just, you know what? To me, it's humorous now. Whenever this person does anything to me, right? First of all, barricade yourself in a sense where it doesn't even hurt anymore. It's just when something is expected, it doesn't even hurt anymore. When something is so predictable, it doesn't even hurt anymore. So when this individual does what they normally do to me, I just sit there and laugh and go, here we go. Are we doing this now? So this is what we're doing. And you know what? I just stay quiet. I go my route. I don't interact. If I have to, I honestly don't even say a word. Sometimes it's best to even just stay quiet around these people. Don't even say anything. Don't even get in their face like, oh, hey. So remember? No, don't even do that. They remember. They haven't forgotten. You remember? Oh, they remember too. Like, you ever had an argument with someone and then a couple of days later, you're still not talking? Say there's three people that the argument was amongst, and the two other people are talking again, or one person's being nice to the other person and they're still being mean to you or being avoidant of you. You hold more power over that person. That person actually respects you more. They're actually scared of you. You know why? Because that's just the presence that you have. Because 9 times out of 10, this person probably has been hurting you this whole entire time and they're guilty for it, but they don't want to admit it. Or let's just get real about it. You're not a benefit to them. They can't benefit anything from you. But the person that they apologized to was probably someone that they can benefit from. So they wanted to get in good with that person. Like, say there's 3 best friends, right? Oh, I'm going to start a fight now. Say there's 3 best friends. All 3 of you argued, right? All 3 of you were involved in this argument. So at the end of the day, you don't receive an apology, but the 2 best friends apologize to each other and they make up. You're not talking to one because they haven't apologized to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, say you and a friend got attacked by another friend. The friend that attacked you apologized to your one friend but didn't apologize to you. Think about that. Think about that and keep that in memory. How many other times that this person did something to you and didn't apologize but was very quick to apologize to the other person? I feel like this is getting personal. I feel like someone somewhere out there is going to be like, oh my God, you're so right. This happened to me. Think about that. Stay away from that individual that attacked you and didn't apologize, but attacked the other person and apologized to them. What makes you different from the other person? You got attacked too. So why couldn't you get the apology? What was so special about the other person? See what it makes you think? See the negative thoughts that you start thinking? See how you start doubting yourself? This is what this person wants to do. Because they feel like they can't benefit anything from you, so they want to stick you or they want to hit you where it'll hurt you. My advice, ignore them. Someone who can't apologize to you, stop talking to them because that's their character. Do you want to be friends with someone who can apologize and be kind? Or you want to be friends with someone who's narcissistic and lets their ego run them? That's what that tells you about these people. So going back to this retrograde that we're having, right? Mercury retrograde is in Taurus, I believe. There's a lot of things that are going to come up, or probably already has come up because we only have a couple more weeks to go in this retrograde. Pluto is also in retrograde. While these changes are happening in the Mercury retrograde, Pluto retrograde is going to, I think, in a sense, bring in the transition, help you stop those patterns that you have of going around and talking to people who can't apologize. Like I said before, if they can't apologize, what else are they hiding? What are they so afraid of? Why is it that when you bring an apology into question, everybody gets so fearful, everybody gets so scared? What is it? Is it the embarrassment? Is it that you're actually going to have to acknowledge to this person that you hurt them? Maybe all this person needs is for you to acknowledge that hurt that you caused so they can move on from it. And that's the sad part, because some of these people know that that's what's going to help you move on. That's what's going to help you get stronger. So that's why they keep it from you. So what you do in return to that is be strong anyway, and don't expect shit from these people. If you're expecting an apology from someone, don't apologize to yourself that you even waited for an individual like that to apologize to you. And if you've been dealing with an individual all your life that has been doing this to you, just distance yourself. And just know in the back of your head that this person is going to fuck up, but they're not going to apologize. That's just who they are. Sometimes you need to stop making excuses for people and accept them for who they are. It will set you free. You don't need their validation. You don't need their love. You don't need their kindness. That friend wants to apologize to the other friend and be in cahoots with them and go be buddy buddies with them again, but not with you. That's fine. They did you a favor. They showed you who they really are. They showed you that, you know what, they were just using you. And since they can't use you, right, why would they apologize to you? You don't mean anything to them, right? Why? When do you apologize? When you care about something or someone. When you feel bad that you hurt them. I mean, that's why I apologize. Like, oh shit, I hurt their feelings. Even joking sometimes. You know how I am. I joke, and my jokes can be really bad. And I sometimes apologize, like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I did mean it like that. And then I tell them, look, you know how my mouth is, but I am apologizing about it, and I will try to do better. It doesn't hurt to say that. I don't know why people freeze up when it comes to an apology. I mean, I know why people freeze up. It's because they don't want to admit it. A person would rather avoid you, ignore you, avoid contact with you when they know they were wrong. All right? I love you guys. Take care. I hope this helps someone.